Welcome, my dear student. We are going to study applications of coordination compounds. Coordination compounds play an important role in analytical, industrial, and biological chemistry. First, we see the analytical chemistry. The separation of metals. Complex formation phenomena is made use of in separation of metals. Consider a solution containing Fe plus 3 and Al3 plus salts by using 8-hydroxyquinoline as a complex forming reagent at pH 3. Fe plus 3 ions can be precipitated leaving behind Al3 plus ions in the solution. Fe oxygenate precipitate can be extracted using a chloroform and estimated spectrophotometrically. Aqueous solution containing Al3 plus ions is now made ammoniacal and treated with 8-hydroxyquinoline, which forms aluminum oxygenate precipitate. The amount of Al3 plus can then be estimated gravimetrically. Second, that is in semi-micro qualitative analysis of Fe plus 3 ions can be checked using a suitable complexing agent. If a solution containing Fe plus 3 ions is treated with potassium ferrocyanide K4FeCN6, it forms a blue precipitate or coloration due to the formation of Persian blue. If a solution containing Fe plus 3 ions is treated with ammonium thiocyanide or potassium thiocyanide NH4SCl or KSCl solution, a blood red coloration due to the formation of ferric thiocyanate is obtained. The copper plus 2 ion can be detected in a solution by dark blue color solution. It forms addition of ammonia. Copper plus 2 plus 4NH3, it gives the tetraamine copper plus 2 dark blue color. AgCl dissolves an addition of ammonia solution and forms the complex ion diamine silver plus ion, silver first ion. Ag plus twice NH3 means AgCl plus twice NH3, it gives AgNH3 twice plus Cl minus, diamine silver chloride. Soluble complex that can be AgNH3 twice plus ion. Some cations are separated on the basis of stability of their complexes. Copper plus 2 and cadmium plus 2 ions form cyanide complexes. Copper cyanide and cadmium cyanide, CuCN4 in bracket 2 minus and CdCN6, CdCN4 in bracket 2 minus respectively, means a copper cyanide complex and cadmium cyanide complex respectively. With a excess of a potassium cyanide solution, a cadmium complex being less stable on passing S2S, cadmium precipitate as cadmium sulfide, that is yellow precipitate, leaving copper complex in the solution. Nickel plus 2 can be identified by the scarlet red precipitate it forms with the dimethyl glycine in the presence of ammonia. In a gravimetric analysis, quantitative de-estimation of nickel is carried out using dimethyl glycine as a precipitating agent. If to an alkaline solution containing nickel plus 2 ions, dimethyl glycine solution prepared in alcohol and it is added, then a scarlet red precipitate is obtained. In a green method, a sodium salt of DMG, dimethyl glycine, is used. From the weight of a precipitate, estimation of nickel can be easily carried out. Detection of a cobalt plus 2 ion. The presence of a cobalt 2 plus ion can be checked by adding solution of ammonium thiocyanide. If a blue color is developed, cobalt 2 plus is present in the solution. A separation of cobalt plus 2 and nickel plus 2 ions. Solution containing cobalt 2 plus and nickel plus 2 is treated with ammoniacal solution of K4FeCN6 potassium ferrocyanide. Both these ions will form a complex, but complex ion formed by nickel plus 2 is soluble in ammonium hydroxide and one with cobalt 2 plus is insoluble in ammonium hydroxide. Nickel soluble in ammonium hydroxide, but the cobalt 2 plus is insoluble in ammonium hydroxide. This fact helps in separating cobalt 2 plus from nickel plus 2 ions in the solution. Cu plus 2 and Fe plus 3 can be separated using acetyl acetone. Copper plus 2 form a chelate with acetyl acetone. This chelate, being soluble in organic solvent, can be extracted with the suitable organic solvent into organic phase, leaving Fe plus 3 in an aqueous phase. In a compleximetric titration for the estimations, sodium salt of EDTA is used for the estimation of many cations like Mg plus 2, Ca plus 2, Al plus 3, nickel plus 2, copper plus 2, zinc plus 2 by volumetric titration. The total hardness of water can be estimated by titrating hard water with the EDTA. In applications in a industry, conversion of alkene into alkane, that is hydrogenation of alkene, is catalyzed by Wilkinson's catalyst. Rosalind's catalyst, cobalt carbonyl CO2 CO8 octacarbonyl cobalt 3 is used in the conversion of the olefins into alcohols. The softening of hard water in order to prevent the formation of precipitate of calcium plus 2 and magnesium plus 2 salt, excess of polyphosphate and polydentate of amino acid is a sequence stirring agent are used to prevent the formation of precipitate with soap. EDTA is also used for softening of hard water used in the industrial boilers. Copper plus 2 phthalocyanine, blue colored complex component, is used as a dye or a pigment. A complex compound, that is a phthalocyanine, is a blue color complex compound. The fruit juice, green vegetables containing vitamin C get spoiled on keeping for some times, since 1 ppm of metal ions catalyze atmospheric oxidation which spoil these eatables. This is prevented by addition of 1/100th of 1% of masking agent like EDTA. Dissolved salts of iron in water cause many ill effects which can be prevented by adding EDTA. EDTA is a strong chelating agent. It forms a chelate, FeEDTA in bracket minus iron. Formation of silver sulfate, AgS2O3 twice bracket raised to 3 minus complex ion, has an important role in photography. After the exposed film is developed, sodium thiosulfate solution is used to dissolve the unreduced silver halide. AgBr, it is unreduced, and we add there twice S2O3 2 minus, means a sodium thiosulfate solution, that is a hypo solution is added, then it forms the AgS2O3 twice, then in bracket 3 minus Ag in bracket S2O3 twice, then square bracket raised to 3 minus and Br minus. The noble metals like silver and Au gold are extracted from their ores through the formation of cyanide complexes like silver cyanide, gold cyanide respectively, auric cyanide. AgCN twice in bracket raised to minus iron and AuCN4 bracket raised to minus respectively, means there is a Ag plus KCN plus H2 plus O2, it gives KAgCN twice in bracket AgCN2 in bracket KAgCN2 in bracket plus 4KOEH, means potassium dicyano silver is formed by addition of the KCN and in a silver. The Scagevier's reagent, that is the tetramine copper 2 hydroxide, CuNH3 in bracket OH twice. CuNH3 means tetramine copper second hydroxide is used as solvent for cellulose during the manufacture of artificial silk, because cellulose gets dissolved in the tetraamine copper to hydroxide, means Scavengers regions. Scavengers regions in which there is a cellulose gets dissolved. Softening of hard water by adding complexing agent like sodium metaphosphate and EDTA is a very common. Then the application of metallurgy, the extraction of silver and gold. The potassium cyanide is used as complexing agent. The process is called as leaching, where metal is leached with a dilute solution of sodium cyanide or potassium cyanide in the presence of air. O2, a soluble complex of metal is obtained, and the soluble complex is treated with active metal like a zinc, means the zinc cyanide and plus the Ag as a precipitate in case of silver, and zinc cyanide plus Au is a precipitate in case of gold. Separation of niobium and tantalum. Niobium 41 and tantalum 73. Niobium and tantalum are important metals due to their use in plastic surgery and aerospace programs. Their separation from earth other is achieved by preferential hydrolysis of their fluoride complexes, in which the precipitation of niobium takes place, leaving behind tantalum in a solution. Another that is the Scavengers region, this is already seen. Then the applications are that coordination compounds in medicinal field. Cisplatin is used as anti-tumor agent in the treatment of cancer. Platinum, amine, diamine and chloride, means cis-diamine dichloroplatinum second, that is the cisplatin, is a commonly used drug in chemotherapy to treat the cancer patients. Levisite, Cl, CH double bond CH, As, two side Cl. A compound containing arsenic is a deadly poisonous gas. This gas was used for the mass killing in the First World War. The poisonous effect of this gas were destroyed by the 2,3-dimercaptopropanol called a British anti-Levisite, BAL, BAL, British anti-Levisite. Means there is a 2,3-dimercaptopropanol. As an antidote, BAL forms a complex with the Levisite and thus destroys the poisonous effects of Levisite. Metal present in toxic proportions in an animal are removed by chelate therapy. For example, excess of copper, Wilson's disease, liver disorder is obtained. The copper poisoning of liver is removed by using chelating ligands by injecting D-penicillamine. The copper is removed by D-penicillamine, and the excess of iron is removed by using chelating agent dysferrioxime B. Dysferrioxime B means excess iron is removed by using chelating agent dysferrioxime B. In case of lead poisoning, calcium EDTA solution is injected as an antidote. Lead forms a complex with the EDTA, Pb in bracket Na2-EDTA, and is excreted in urine in the form of lead chelate. Lead chelate, that is a Pb in bracket Na2-EDTA, means this lead is forms the complex with the EDTA, that as a Pb in bracket Na2-EDTA. Body contains a number of compounds like adrenaline, citric acid, cortisone, which forms unwanted complexes with metal like lead and copper and prevent the normal metabolism. The presence of metal complexes in biological systems, the plant bodies and animal bodies contains coordination complexes. The green pigment in the plant leaves contain chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is a magnesium porphyrin complex. Food is manufactured in the chlorophyll of plant leaves during the photosynthesis. Means the magnesium porphyrin which is present in a chlorophyll. In a human being, vitamin B12 is required for the manufacture of red blood corpuscles. Vitamin B12 is a cobalt complex. Vitamin B12 is a cobalt complex, means vitamin B12 which in which the cobalt is an ingredient. The vitamin B12 is required for the manufacture of RBC. Hemoglobin in the red blood cells is a coordinate complex of iron, and it is iron porphyrin complex. Iron is an ingredient of that hemoglobin. Red blood cells, hemoglobin in the red blood cells is a coordinate complex of iron. It is an iron porphyrin complex. Thank you.